Getting rich is one thing. Staying rich, that's the real flex. You've done the hard work. You budgeted, saved, paid off debt, bought a home, invested in retirement, and now it's time for the final step, building wealth that actually lasts through retirement and beyond. I'm Vladimir Nemchinov from InvestSteady.com, and this is step 10 of your financial journey, the one where money finally works for you. Let's talk about how to grow your investments beyond retirement accounts and set yourself up for long-term freedom. Let's talk about a nightmare scenario. You work your whole life, you invest, you retire, and then what? You either outlive your money, have to go back to work, or watch your nest egg evaporate in a crisis. It's terrifying. That's what happens when people think retirement is the finish line. It's not. It's just the next phase of the game. And if you stop building, you start slipping. The pain here isn't just financial. It's the stress, the regret, the fear of being a burden to your kids, or worse, having nothing to pass on. Let me ask you, do you want your last decades to be full of freedom or full of fear? Drop your answer in the comments. Now let's talk about how to keep building wealth without starting from scratch. Max out retirement accounts. First, if you haven't already, hit your 401k limits, max out your Roth IRA or traditional IRA. If married, do it for your spouse too. That's the base. Tax advantages, free rocket fuel, open a taxable investment account. This is your next phase, no contribution limits. Use it to invest beyond retirement with full flexibility. Ideal for long-term growth, great for early retirement or big wealth goals. Accessible before age 59, 1-2 if needed. Invest for the long haul, what to put in that account. Mutual funds with a solid long-term track record, index funds, S&P 500, total market, a balance of growth and dividend-focused funds, low fees, high stability. This isn't about hot stocks or crypto, it's about compound growth over decades, investing $1,000 a month with an 8% average return and over $1.5 million in 30 years. Let your money do the heavy lifting. Want help setting this up? Invest Steady, client assessment form. If you want to keep your wealth, avoid these traps. I've done enough, I can coast now. That's how people lose momentum. Wealth isn't a moment, it's a process. Keep building. I'll chase higher returns now? Nope. You don't need to swing for the fences. Just keep hitting singles and watch them add up. I'm not tracking my accounts anymore. You don't need to check daily, but monthly reviews keep you in control. I'm borrowing from my future self. Rating investment accounts for lifestyle upgrades? You're trading freedom for furniture. Don't do it. I'll build wealth once my income goes up. If you don't do it with a little, you won't do it with a lot. Start now. Even small amounts grow into serious money. What's been your biggest investment mistake so far? Share it in the comments so others can avoid it. Now picture this. You've got fully funded retirement, a paid off house, zero debt, an investment account that's growing every single month. And guess what? You're not stressed. You're not guessing. You're not wondering, how much longer can I keep doing this? Because you built real wealth, the kind that lasts, the kind that frees your calendar, your mind, and your legacy. This is where everything you've worked for starts to compound, not just financially, but in your quality of life. You don't have to trade your time for money anymore. You're in control. That's the life we're aiming for. This is the final step in your Invest Steady journey, but it's just the beginning of your next chapter. Fill out the Invest Steady client assessment form. We'll help you set up your next investment account and map out your long-term wealth building strategy. Retirement is not the end. It's the reward for doing it right. Let's build a future that lasts.